my best idea first or you want my worst idea first? So let's explain how money works in an understandable and compelling format that your clients will never forget, so they have a picture in their brain so that they know what they did and why they did it. And when you do that, your sales are going to go up, your persistency is going to go up, and ultimately, if you take those two things and you put them together with the right amount of activity and the right attitude and the right character, you're going to have an amazing career. And write this down. A confused buyer never buys. A confused buyer never buys. And when you start explaining how insurance works and health insurance and disability insurance, all different products that you have, your client feels exactly the same way that you felt the very first time you went out to buy a computer. You knew you needed one, and you went in and they started talking all about the megahertz of RAM and gigahertz and all that stuff, and you were just in a fog. And you said, you know what, I think I'm going to go home and think about it, and tell them their story in a language that they understand. So here, winning the financial marathon. These are the key things to winning the financial marathon. This isn't everything, but these are the key things that have to be there. Here, do this. Go out, any appointment that you're on, just go out, grab a napkin. Draw on the back of a napkin, draw a bucket. You can use a bucket to explain any product that you have. I don't care which product it is, you can use a bucket. At the top of the bucket, we have an arrow with money going in, because everything has a premium, right? Then I have a tap on it on it, and then I have an arrow at the bottom. And there's going to be one or both of those. So what happens is, like, you don't have any products that are free, do you? Okay, good. So everything has a premium. Now let me ask you this. Do you have any products that you go to the client, here, put your money in this, and you have absolutely no opportunity to get anything out ever? So everything has a premium, and everything has a benefit. And what's the benefit? Well, here, if I use this for retirement, here you're putting your money in for retirement. At some point in time, you're going to turn the tap on, take your money out, and at the bottom of the arrow is the residue going to your estate. You know, if it's a life insurance policy or disability policy, it could be the benefit paid out, a refund of premium right, or all kinds of things. I don't want to get too complicated on it, but draw a bucket, try it. Just make it right while you're there in the appointment. Say, here's the money going in, and then what's the benefit coming out? One way, two ways, three ways it could come out. Maybe it's something where you get your money back, or one way or the other, whatever. Here's how money works. Time plus amount saved plus your return equal your results. Time plus amount saved plus your return equal your results. Now let me explain to you how life insurance works. Again, let's just uncomplicate this business. We have a phrase in my country, it's called kick the bucket. It was when you die, you kick the bucket. And so what happens is this guy dies, he kicks the bucket, and you can see all the bills are flying around. And they're flying around because if you don't plan your estate properly, your money might not go where you wanted it to. The next thing is, like, let me ask you, do you have any like, if you have life insurance, doesn't matter whether it's through your company or it's term insurance or it's permanent insurance or whatever other product that it happens to be, if the policy's in force and the person dies, is the death benefit paid out, yes or no? Yes. Okay. So let's just get that part clear. If the policy's in force, the death benefit's paid out, right? Okay, so now, like, I understand, you took months to learn all this stuff, but let's just do it in 2 minutes. The policy's in force, somebody dies, the death benefit's paid out. So if that, in fact, is true, then the only difference between every single life insurance policy in the world are two things. How you want to pay for it, and how long it's going to last for. Is it going to expire at a certain age? Okay, and you want to pay for it, increasing premium, level premium, decreasing premium, whatever, quick pay, whatever it happens to be. So the only difference between every policy in the world is how you want to pay for it and how long it's going to last. That's the only difference, if you break it down. Do you think you'd understand that if you didn't know anything about life insurance? Here's all the insurance everything you need to know about insurance on one page. At the very bottom, we have the younger ages, age 30, and then we have the older ages. It starts as an income protection, and as you go through your life, it now becomes asset protection. Here, do this. Give this to your client. I am blank years old. I have worked for blank years. I've saved blank dollars. My current net worth is blank and my estate will be worth blank. Fill it in. Take you 1 minute, 2 minutes maximum. Are you happy with the answer? Remember I said that one of the reasons people don't buy, it's easier to do nothing? Finding value in items that you may never need but you're happy to pay for. Every time I've had a child in my car, I've had a child car seat. Every time I've been on a boat, I've had a life jacket. I have fire extinguishers everywhere in my vacation property, in my office, in my house. I'm 46 years old. I've never used a fire extinguisher in my entire life. I've never been in a car accident, and I feel I've gotten full value for every one of these products. So even if you don't die, you got the value of being able to sleep at night knowing that your family was looked after. And it goes along the lines of this. Tell me and I'll forget. Show me and I'll remember. Get me involved and I'll understand. Tell me and I'll forget. Show me and I'll remember. Get me involved and I'll understand. And get your clients as involved as you possibly can. Be a good storyteller. Tell a compelling story to move your clients to action, because it's easier to do nothing than it is to make a decision. Okay, my website is ideasforadvisors.com, and if you want to follow me on Twitter, there's my Twitter address. If you don't know what a Twitter address is, don't worry about it. If you want to be my friend on Facebook, I have friends all over the world. It's facebook.com, and it's Morrow Michael. And if you want my newsletter, either give me one of your name cards or go to my table out at the back and drop off a name card, or go on my website and just sign up.